everyone. This is The Last Word and I'm Maria Shakeen. In a startling revelation, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's economic advisor, Basavaraj Rayareddy, has said that the state is number one in corruption. Mr. Rayareddy's comments set the cat among the pigeons, with the opposition BJP saying that the Congress MLA has exposed the dark face of this government's corruption. Rayareddy had said that corruption was more rampant in the Kalyan, Karnataka region than in other parts of the state. He said in the past, government buildings used to last for 5 to 6 decades, but now they are collapsing within just 10 years. Is corruption then almost given in Karnataka no matter which party is in power? That's what I take up on the show tonight. But first up, here's what happened today.
In a no-holds-barred comment, the financial advisor to the Chief Minister and Congress MLA Basavaraj Rayareddy has opened a Pandora's box with his latest comments. He said corruption has become a bane to developmental works. While his past comments on Congress guarantees bleeding the exchequer had drawn serious flack, he has now expressed his views on rampant corruption within the system.
ಸಾಲಿ ಚಲೋದ್ನೆ ಕಟ್ರಿ ಅವು ಸಾಲಿ ಕಟ್ತಿರಪ್ಪ ಅವು 5 ವರ್ಷ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣೆದುರಿಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದೋಕವು ಹಿಂದ ಸಾಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ತಳಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಂತ ಜಮೀನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎದುರಿಗೇನೆ ಅವರೇ ಒಂದು ಸಾಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಾರ. ಆದ ಸಾಲ ನಾನು ಅಪ್ ಟು 5th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಓದಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಮುಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಕಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ್ವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ? ಈ ಕಟ್ಟರು ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡ್ಸಾರು ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜನ ಸರಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು.
That remark has emboldened the opposition, giving them a direct line of attack against the Congress-led state government.
Chief Minister's economic advisor himself, Basavaraj Rayareddy, has given a statement stating that when it comes to corruption, today Karnataka is taken number 1 place. He had in the recent times also stated that 5 guarantees which has been promised by Karnataka state government has been affecting in the development because the fund mismanagement. I want to congratulate him for raising up this topic and being so realistic.
It's a candid admission of the government failure to prevent corruption in the administration. Siddaramaiah, who was boasting about his sincerity and good governance, now has to reply to his own economic advisor.
When NDTV reached out to Rayareddy, he countered the opposition charge.
BJP government, the corruption was so high during Kumaraswamy government. The corruption was so high. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the system. If opposition talking all kind of nonsense, it is not this thing,
Congress leaders quickly came to Rayareddy's defense, claiming his criticism was actually aimed at the previous BJP regime.
Because of the corruption of the BJP government in last 5 years, before we came 2 years back we have come. So those projects undertaken under the BJP government are not of standard quality. That is what Mr. Rayareddy means to say.
But in a state already witnessing protest by both the BJP and the JDS on separate issues, Rayareddy's remarks have added fuel to the fire. Whether it's political misfire or straight talk, the damage control is clearly underway. With video journalist Govind, Deepak Bopana for NDTV.
Joining me on the show tonight, B.S. Arun is a senior journalist. We have Raghu Doderi, who is a spokesperson of the Congress party. Mohan Vishwa is the spokesperson of the BJP, and Imran Pasha is representing the GDS. I'm going to begin with you, B.S. Arun. Is it almost given that there will be corruption in Karnataka? Because this government, when the Congress ran this entire campaign against the BJP and targeted the previous Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, their slogan was 40% Sarkara. And now the Chief Minister's own advisor, who has now backtracked his statement, is saying that corruption is given. I mean, this is how the state will run.
Well, Congress party and Siddaramaiah's government were both put in a very embarrassing position today following Basavaraj Rayareddy's comments yesterday. And this has put Congress in such a fix that they didn't know how to, how to take that statement and give clarification on that. They kept saying that it was BJP's rule which encouraged corruption and all that. At the same time, today, within 24 hours, there were three major developments which I would like to elaborate. One was that an application was filed before the governor, Mr. Gehlot, seeking sanction for prosecution of Siddaramaiah, saying that his previous government gave permission for renewal of 8 mining licenses, and the kickback was received, some 500 crores they have alleged. And secondly, Siddaramaiah's colleague, B. Nagendra, who had to resign because of corruption charge in the Valmiki ST Development Corporation, was given sanction for permission by the governor today. So this was another setback for Siddaramaiah's government. At the same time, Nagendra was also involved in a checkpost case, and he was he was termed convict in the Ballari.
Yes, it is embarrassing.
Ballari court. So
it is embarrassing for and this is coming from someone who is the economic advisor. So certainly he knows much more than what meets the eye, much more about the functioning of the government than say other MLAs or other ministers, Raghu. So, has he exposed a side of your government?
No.
No.
No,
Let me finish.
absolutely no. It is.
Sir, let me finish. Has he exposed a side of your government which actually means that you have to fix that side? He's spoken about it on public domain. So, it's very clear.
It's absolutely no. He was just trying. It is just a continuation of the 40% commissions which Congress has fought against the BJP during the previous government. So he was just trying to expose.
He's essentially saying that what happened during BJP tenure is actually continuing also in the Congress.
No, absolutely wrong. It's just the BJP's baseless allegation and blatant lie which they have got it from.
Do you want me
WhatsApp
to play that soundbite again?
Yes, it is absolutely. He never quoted Congress government in anywhere. So he has made it very clear. It is just a continuation of the previous, whatever the Congress has 40% commission. We had alleged, again, he was just trying to expose the BJP's previous allegations. Okay, there are multiple allegations which were not the Congress government or Congress leaders have claimed against the BJP. It is their own BJP MLAs have claimed and quoted that there was a rampant corruption in the previous BJP government, a 40,000 crore allegation by their own BJP MLA Basavaraj against their BJP MLA and Minister Sudhakar about the COVID corruption. It is just one of the tip of the iceberg in the previous BJP regime in Karnataka, and their own BJP MLA.
I want you to listen to a soundbite again. Let's play that soundbite, and I'm going to come back to the Congress spokesperson.
Yes, please go ahead. But
yes, I'm going to play that soundbite. Let's play the soundbite.
ಸಾಲಿ ಚಲೋದ್ನೆ ಕಟ್ರಿ ಅವು ಸಾಲಿ ಕಟ್ತಿರಪ್ಪ ಅವು 5 ವರ್ಷ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣೆದುರಿಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದೋಕವು ಹಿಂದ ಸಾಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ತಳಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಂತ ಜಮೀನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎದುರಿಗೇನೆ ಅವರೇ ಒಂದು ಸಾಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಾರ. ಅದ ಸಾಲ ನಾನು ಅಪ್ ಟು 5th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಓದಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಮುಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಕಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ? ಈ ಕಟ್ಟರು ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡ್ಸಾರು ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜನ ಸರಿ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು.
What exactly is he trying to say? What we are saying, that there is large-scale massive corruption in the state, and corruption and looting is deeply ingrained in the state, and the Chief Minister has come to power to clean up that corruption, but he has not done so.
No, we have done the cleaning, and we have already formed a committees to expose the BJP's corruption which they have done, the rampant corruption which they have cleaned. They brought in a new corruption constitution of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji has written a constitution for the entire country, but the BJP has written a new constitution of corruption, for the corruption, by the corruption to the corruption. So it is just one of the tip of the iceberg where their BJP during the previous BJP government, it is not the common people or the Congress leaders have alleged the BJP's corruption. corruption. It is their own BJP MLA, Guliyeti Shekhar, who has alleged against their own minister, irrigation minister, about a 19,000 crore in the Upper Bhadra project, who is currently sitting in the Modi government as a MP. So this is one of that. And similarly,
okay,
Basavaraj
Vishwa respond. So he's essentially trying to expose corruption of your government, and he's essentially saying that there are things that have to be corrected of the past, not of the present.
Maria, first of all, good evening. Thank you for having me in the show. I just understand how a Congress spokesperson blatantly lie on 40% commission. He said they have set up a committee. Come on, let him also agree that the committee has given a report. The committee has given a 2,000-page report. That report has clearly stated that there is no single evidence to prove that there was a 40% commission allegation. Let him accept the fact that even after knowing that fact, he is not displaying in a national media. Come on. Let me tell you, from past 2 years, if you see any TV channel, any newspaper, we can hear only three things every day. Either a price hike or a corruption or a scam. Let me list out the scams which has happened from past 2 years. First, number one, Valmiki Development Board scam. What happened over there? The money which belongs to scheduled tribe, around 180 crores has been transferred to various fake accounts and which was used for Telangana elections, and Minister Mr. Nagendra was in the jail. Scam number two, Muda scam, where the CM himself was involved of 14 sites and also other sites having 2,500 crores of scam in Mysore Urban Development Authority. Next, scam number three, liquor license scam, where around 800 crores were taken as a kickback by liquor minister for distributing CL6 licenses, and also the Liquor Owners Association themselves have written a letter to the CM alleging that they were taking a bribe. Scam number four, KPSC examination scam. What happened in this scam? The government conducted exam 2 times. Each time the OMR sheet has been mishandled, and also the corruption came out even there also. The students came out for a protest. Next, scam number 5. Like Arun recently said, there was an allegation of 5,000 crores in mining license renewal scam, which involved CM himself, where was a kickback around 500 crores. The complaint has been given to Tawarchand Golot, Mr. Governor. Next, scam number 6. One contractor who commits suicide by telling the name of Priyanka Kharge, alleging that Priyanka Kharge, who is the son of AICC President Mr. Mallikarjuna Kharge, for taking bribe by him and his own team members, he commits a suicide. That is one more thing. Next, let me tell you one more example. One Tahsildar in Belgaum district commits a suicide, alleging that there was a rampage corruption by Lakshmi Hebbalkar and her associates who are the ministers in Siddaramaiah's cabinet. Next, let me give one more example. An Yadgiri sub-inspector commits a suicide, stating the name of the MLA of Congress who alleged that they want to take a bribe for getting a promotion done. He commits a suicide. Next, scam number 9. Let me tell you.
So he has listed 9
Basavaraj,
scams.
Rayareddy. Let me tell you last one.
So 9 scams have been just listed here, Raghu. Respond to that. Why are there no investigation in these 9 alleged scams?
I think my friend, yes, Maria, my friend, I think he has forgotten the fact that, so the Kunha report has given, complete corruption. The BJP was involved in the COVID corruption. The, SIT has given a complete corruption charges against the BJP and alleged that it is proved in the SIT, stating that under, Judge Kunha report that BJP was involved in the commission, the COVID corruption. This is not just one. So why Santosh Patil, BJP, their own BJP worker committed a suicide? Why why KS Ishwarappa, their own previous BJP minister had resigned because of him? It is because of the letter, the suicide letter, he was written against their own BJP minister. He was involved in a 40% commission. First of all, the first complaint against the BJP government was given by the contractors, not us. So which was very clearly mentioned that BJP was completely involved in 40% commission. It is not just that. So Muda, my friend was talking about Muda scam. Where is that Muda scam? It is just a vindictive politics.
Where
Maria, just one second.
JDS stand in this entire corruption allegation? You know what is shameful, what is almost concerning, that Bengaluru is known for its, the IT city. It is the IT city where it has the spotlight of the entire world. It has the attention of the entire world because of the investments which are being made in the city. But when it comes to corruption, no matter which the government, it is almost ingrained in the system. That's how it feels now. I mean, people who are part of the system, the economic advisor of the chief minister is talking about it. What more proof do we need? And what is clear is that there is no political will. There is no political will to correct it. What is playing out is some kind of game between the BJP and the Congress, and of course you are also thrown in this mix.
Definitely, definitely. Thanks for giving an opportunity. First of all, I would like to congratulate and give a big salute to the honorably and bravery of that MLA, because it needs very much guts to explore the sitting government. My question is, here the Congress government which came into the power by blaming the BJP that they have a 40% commission charges against them, corruption charges. I have just only one question. It's been almost 2 years. If the coming month is May, if May is completed, then they will be able to complete 2 years successfully. I just wanted to know, whatever the allegations what they have made against the government, against the existing government or the earlier government, how many charges they have, how many charges which has been they have aligned with, how many charges they have able to finalize it, like able to prove those charges. One thing. And the second thing, if they are blaming other government, existing government, they were so much of corruption has been happened, what they have done to restore that and what they have done to remove that corruptions in the government officials department, in the sitting government, what they have done. Just want to...
let Congress respond to that. What have you done to clean up the system?
One thing, Siddaramaiah, our Honorable Chief Minister of the Karnataka State, Siddaramaiah ji, wants to adopt Karnataka government as a model to the entire country. Is this the model you are proposing
Maria and Mr. Imran. So, see, I think they should remember that more than 45 engineers who are involved in corruption and those who are involved in the previous government, we have taken action against them and suspended. Congress government is zero tolerance.
Will you suspend only the official, only the employees of the government?
Mr. Pasha, please wait.
What action you have taken against the ministers, MLAs? I just wanted to know that. Okay.
Yes.
It's very easy
when an allegation,
remove someone from
Mr.
the
Pasha,
job.
please. Mr. Pasha, please give me your question. You have asked me.
Go ahead.
Sacking engineers who are really low in the pecking order. Problem is, Raghu, that the entire system is so rotten that you have had a situation where contracts,
a fake university from the BJP, WhatsApp university.
What action have you taken against your own people? Any of the BJP ministers, if there is corruption, Raghu, listen to me.
Immediately we took out of
okay, listen to me, please.
We asked him to resign and he has resigned.
I want to know what has been done to clean up the system besides sacking engineers and junior engineers.
No, it is not just sacking. We have already taken different measures and we have...
Any of the state ministers, former ministers, any of them, action has been taken against them? Nothing.
Yes, in the COVID corruption committee, the Kunha committee has given a report against the BJP. Law will take its action and whoever is guilty will
So when it comes to any of the senior leaders, law will take its course. But when it is about you tom-tomming some kind of action has been done, then you speak about junior engineers.
No, we are not just talking about junior engineers. It is not just the politics. We have taken action against officials. We have taken action against our own political leaders. It is, Congress is zero tolerance against the corruption. So whoever is guilty, we will never...
Will you accept that this statement of the economic advisor, Basavaraj, Rayareddy, is embarrassing for your government?
No, absolutely no. Basavaraj Rayareddy never quote or never stated anything against our government. Okay. Basavaraj Rayareddy has said that there is a KISS system which needs to be corrected in all the... Which he has said about all the government.
So will you also... No. Will you take action against Mr. Reddy? Rayareddy? Because he has shown mirror to you? It takes a lot of guts to say what he did.
Basavaraj
Rayareddy
has not claimed anything against our own government. He has said that there is a system must be cleaned, irrespective of the party, which means BJP is also mentioning. Okay, he just, in his own capability, he has mentioned that there is nothing wrong against our Congress government he quoted against in his speech. Okay, he was talking about generously about the government system. It is irrespective of the Congress party, BJP or JDS. So there is no such, derogatory statement against
Okay,
our
so
own
there is
government.
nothing that
He
has been
not
said.
made any
Mohan
such
Vishwa,
statement.
then
Maria, can I
why?
come
Then
in?
why? One
Maria,
moment.
Mane.
Then why
So
is
BJP
Maria.
is just trying to.
no, one moment.
This is just a
Maria,
vindictive
can I come in,
politics.
please? He's not
It is
answered
just
even
a
a single
vindictive
question,
politics.
whatever has been
Why
asked by either
ED?
you.
Why is the
I'll just
BJP
ask
state
you, Maria,
president,
why?
Mr.
So my friend was
Vijendra, jumping the gun if he has not really exposed Karnataka government, and he has not said, according to the Congress, Karnataka was number one in terms of corruption. He has not said.
Yes, it was
He
the
has not
BJP
said
government.
it.
He was just
Then
referring to BJP.
why is
BJP
B.Y.
40%
Vijendra
commission.
saying
Maria,
this?
can you mute his mic? Maria, okay, let me tell you.
Huh.
See, this is not the first time, or this person is not the first time who's blaming his own government from past 2 years.
Okay.
Let me recall a political secretary of CM. His name is Mr. B.R. Patil. He's also an MLA. Come on. He writes a letter by taking a signature of 18 MLAs, alleging there was a rampant corruption and the fund to get released for his constituency, the corruption money has to be given to the minister themselves. That letter has been signed by B.R. Patil, who is also political secretary. Basavaraj Rayareddy is not the first person, okay? And also, let me tell you, their own Congress MLAs like Mr. Gaviyappa or Mr. Raju Kage, they themselves are blind because money has been not given to them for the development activities. Come on, this is not the first time it is happening. And also, let me tell you, he has not answered the question which I raised regarding 40% allegation. There was a fake allegation. The report is very clear. The committee was set up by themselves. The Congress committee set up by themselves is telling that there was no evidence to put that allegation. There is a purely a fake allegation. Come on. The same thing was accepted by Mr. D.K. Shikumar also in one of the news channel. Okay, this is one point. One very important point which we're missing here is Mr. Basavaraj Rayareddy, who represents the Kalyana Karnataka, the northern Karnataka region, he specifically talks about that particular region. That
Yes,
particular
he has talked
region
about
was
Kalyan
represented
region.
by,
Yes.
Exactly.
He has spoken about the Kalyan region, and he has spoken
Exactly.
about regional imbalances.
Exactly. See, that particular region is represented by none other than AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge from past 5 decades. And his son, Mr. Priyank Kharge, who comes out and speaks on every matter in front of media, is not having any voice to come out and speak against this, because that particular region has been allocated more money in the budget also. The Priyank Kharge, who was involved in, it's indirectly Mr. Rayareddy is telling that the family is involved in rampage corruption in that particular region.
B.S. Arun, the problem here is that there is absence of political will to correct the system.
Maria, see, I think my friend has been talking about Kalyana Karnataka region. I think Basavaraj Rayareddy and B.R. Patil.
Raghu, please, just hold on to your thoughts.
BJP's misfortune,
Raghu,
we are
wait,
cleaning
let B.S.
now.
Arun speak.
Whatever they have done that
Let B.S. Arun speak.
we are cleaning up that all other.
Yes, you have spoken enough. Please be patient. B.S. Arun, please, on the screen. Yes. Go ahead, sir.
It's been going on for long, Maria. Corruption at the lower level of governance, whether it is BBMP in Bangalore or a panchayat office in a small town. Corruption has been rampant. Corruption was there during the BJP time. Corruption is continuing even now. Look, even to get a birth certificate or a death certificate, one has to pay money and get it. That is the sort of situation in Karnataka, and the state government is doing precious little to combat this menace that a common man is facing. So the high talks that they were doing earlier, pay CM and all that, corruption was there, of course, during the BJP time, but they have done little to eradicate that problem, or even they're not even showing that attempt to eradicate this huge problem that Karnataka is getting involved in.
And would you also say that when we say that it's so deeply ingrained in its functioning, the administration or any of the government departments seems to be all right with the commissions? We have had a situation just before this government came to power. Several of the contractors spoke about it openly. The Congress came with this promise of a cleanup, but they have also failed miserably at it.
Yeah, that has not happened. One is that the pay CM campaign, and another was 40% commission sought by the government then from the contractors. But the same contractors have made allegations after the current government has come in, and they have alleged that the system of corruption is continuing in government contracts. Besides, they're not getting the money that was due for them for undertaking those contract works. So, from many corners, the government has been sort of put in a fix. They don't have much money to give the contractors, and on the other hand, the corruption activities are continuing, and the state government is not taking major steps to combat it. Maria.
Okay, so let me give the last word to all the politicians on the show, and I'm going to begin with Imran Pasha. 20 seconds to you, Imran Pasha. Kalyan, Karnataka is the most corrupt, is what has been said by none other than Chief Minister's own economic advisor. He has gone on to say that government buildings used to last for 5 to 6 decades. They are collapsing now within just 10 years. It is also about the safety of ordinary people of Karnataka that you are putting at risk. You are answerable to them as well.
I will not away completely.
Ordinary citizens of Karnataka.
Correct. I will not away completely for that words, because the corruption is not only in the Kalyan Karnataka, it is in the entire state. If Congress government really wants to stand on their words, what they have promised during the 2023 campaign, then they need to take the legal actions against their sitting
so what are the
MLAs,
legal actions?
MPs.
No. I'm limiting this part of the show to just one point. That aren't you answerable? Aren't you answerable? No. None of you will speak now. Raghu, aren't you answerable to the citizens of Karnataka who have voted you to power? It is about their safety if the buildings are collapsing, as per your economic advisor, in just a decade.
Absolutely, Maria. We will take a necessary action. We have already taken. That's what we have suspended more than 45 engineers, which is clearly shows that a Congress government is committed to eradicate the corruption and bring a quality education system and quality construction. So the BJP in the previous government had a rampant recruitment scam, the PSA scam and engineer scam. Engineers, what BJP has recruited or unqualified professionals, but BJP has because of that, so all this quality of the construction has come down. So Congress government has taken a strict measure to recruit a quality resources, quality engineers and quality government employees.
We certainly hope that what you have promised to the people of Karnataka you deliver.
We will definitely fulfill the promises.
And Mr. Rayareddy is not dismissed as someone who has just spoken about it. The fact is that he has shown mirror to you. Thank you so much for joining us.